This Metallica journey has been an amazing one for me so far because going into that first reaction, I honestly held some negative views about metal music and Metallica. I don't know, I thought that they would be sort of silly, stupid, kind of cringe music. That's the preconceptions I had going into it. Hearing that track and being really impressed by the depth of the topic and the writing and the musicianship, and then moving on to tracks like Enter Sandman and Fade to Black, which, I mean, Fade to Black is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard, any genre, all across the board. I listen to it all the time. It's such a fantastic track. Then listening to their first album and seeing where they started off from, and just kind of constantly having my initial ideas of them broken again and again and again, to the point now I can say that I am a true fan of their music. I think they're fantastic, and this is from their album Ride the Lightning once again, which has For Whom the Bell Tolls and Fade to Black on it. I mean, talk about a brilliant album. If this is any good as well, I mean, you're talking about a top tier album already, which I will be doing an album reaction to very, very soon. But other than that, high expectations going in. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Here we go. This is Creeping Death by Metallica. If you do end up liking the video, then hit the like button, maybe share it with a friend. And if you have not already and want to see more videos like this, then hit the subscribe button, join the awesome community. Let's go. Wow. Something epic's about to happen. Okay. Oh my word. That frenetic energy. Woo. What a riff. Look, they switch up again. Third switch up. What a perspective to write for. I mean, I spoke briefly in the intro about the topics that they choose to cover. Look what they're covering, you know, biblical stories. For Whom the Bell Tolls was a reimagining of a book. What's Fade to Black about? Someone taking their own life. I mean, heavy stuff that they take on every time. And they do it so fantastically well with the music backing everything. Great imagery. Again, Hetfield with the brilliant writing, right? I'm imagining it's him writing this thing. There's certain choices of imagery: bush of fire, blood running red and strong, down the Nile, plague, darkness 3 days long, hail to fire. What I mean, if you were just to read that in like a book of poetry, you'd go, "Wow, this writer's got a lot of a really strong imagination." Clearly, this is the story of Moses and his return to his people, right? Biblical story being told, 400 years of slavery, and essentially like creeping death being like one of the trials that God puts on the Egyptian people is, they had the plague, the crickets, stuff like that, boils happening. One of them was that the firstborn son gets taken away. This is right. This is what he's representing. So the point, to speak from the point of view of God bringing down death, what an interesting way to write. Woo. That frenetic nature and energy. Dude. Musical change again. Fourth or fifth one. This one sounds final. Doom is coming. Listen to that atmosphere. Booming drums. Switch up again. Can you hear the doubled voice that sounds like a demon? That was really cool. Creeping death has arrived. I cannot wait to listen to this album. Oh my lord. Hearing their first album and then just a year later to see how they evolved from being that thrash metal band. into like, they're almost like movie storytellers, evolved storytellers, or like even like auditory films that they create. And these are the scenes that they create in this long movie, which should have been their album, because each one of the scenes is so vividly painted through the music and the writing, right? They've done it once again. Now, as anyone who's watched a lot of my Metallica stuff, one thing I love about them is how much they switch up the music during the song. They constantly switch it up as the picture changes. Where we are, who's speaking, or what the mood is, it's just changing constantly, right? As Death finally entered, the music changed completely into something much more heavy, impending doom, demonic almost. And then you had on verse 3, I believe, a secondary voice come in, and it sounded deeper, darker, like a demon almost, that was backing up the main voice. I think that's Hetfield's voice, right? Brilliant track, dude. Brilliant track. I can't wait to cover the album. This really seems like the perfect pocket for them, because they still have that crazy energy that the first album had, but they've evolved as storytellers, right? Now they're writing more deeper, richer pictures. Brilliant stuff, dude. Brilliant stuff. Another two thumbs up. So on this album, 3 tracks: Creeping Death, Fade to Black, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Holy shit.